Welcome to the chat with Ibra, and on today's edition, Nadia ni Honorable Industrial City Division, Honorable Karim Masaba, Eranga Agobole, ku ticket ye independent, and aini event Mugamba. Was it Mugamba? Kukwasa Mugamba Lokuna Thursday. Yes, nomination is a Thursday, but of course I caught up with him after the press conference. Kuganika ko a couple of things finally. Honorable nakusimiri.
Karim.
Makwagari.
Wanyala okunchaza ko program yo lunakulecha lero. I'm a big fan and I've been following, and I thank you very much for the work you're doing in Saba. Ongere kuku tamugamani ongere kukulinda.
Amina.
Continue serving our people.
Amina. So first things first, before we get to dive into details. What is the role of a member of parliament? Kubanga bisera bisinga batu babulijoka kutegeera role of member of parliament. Bisera bisinga kubona azaka agobola nayo niyo kusikira na member of parliament ayini kukola ki. Yes.
Nga wasitire member wa parliament kusinzira mu constitution yefe buvunanzibwa bwesi member wa parliament ayini huhola bili outlined mu constitution wabawo ni hata bakandi balanga rules of procedure of parliament.
The biggest problem is batu bagalika kusoma
bakana kusoma ta
nenga ko access ku bit, but yes, briefly
funga wasitirire member wa parliament mbani roles zitine. And when you assess these four roles, you who determining a member of parliament was serving or serving. So roles it's net role enyo yokulanga hori representation.
Yes.
Kushikiriya abantu bo. Kubashikiriya mu parliament, iri kubashikiriya mu kusika, iri kubashikiriya humbagana. Representation kubashikiriya mu parliament.
Yes.
In parliament nga nabere ni issue ho ground, nga nabere ni issue ndi mumbale tsingudo tsiri bwopi. Ninga ni mikire floor ya parliament nashikanihire. Banaholere role ya sei. Nga nabere ni issue kamasanyalaze ni nashikanihire. Nga kwabere ni floods nga kwa natso nimbale ku mubiri abiri mu ebiri ninyikire nashikanihire. Banaholere role ya presentation. Kwabe ni issue takasasi ninyikire ku floor ya parliament nashikanihire ko banaholere. Iri internetse ntuseo kasasi lota. Iri internetse nkole tsingudo lota. Ninga nashikanihire ko bana representing the view yeba bantu base abanonda. That is number one representation.
Two,
waba oshakulanga legislation hukola amateeka ke linambo kaira linambo kama teeka aka hukahola huriena hukahola through committees kwamala hwarera ku floor ya parliament. Ngabare liteeka balisindiha in the relevant committee ariseni kala hu committee ya finance ne budget committee ngawasiri ari like tax bills nyo kama teeka katira hubira mu committee yas walo chimisolo chesi betsere ngabarera ari nga kumusolo kuwambagana hura huongera humusolo hu minerota huongera kumusolo humafura petro kerosene diesel ngobonori Karim abirwanirera byahubiramuta ngawasiriye kumusolo kwesi barero huongera hu mobile money. I was at the forefront of this hubanti kushipushinga shala hubiramuta, so I'm doing this role of legislation ngawasirire liteka liwambagana hubisiaga. I was part of the team that supported huba ifukiri some homosexuality. I don't believe, and our community is one that does not believe. Ngawasirire liteka liwambagana haringa hu UPDF Amendment Act.
Yes.
It was very unpopular. I was one of those abali wakanisi nala hulifukiri sata. So this I'm doing the role of
an MP. Yes. Those are two.
Yes.
Very fast. There's something I want to come to.
Let me try to be brief. Role iraho kuri oversight. Oversight niyo hugeza holondola government programs senjawulo. Tintakwetsamboni tishiba sholere sere shikwabirisa. Sholere shakolewereko, but oversight at times, most times iholewa ni committees to parliament. So biramwabone committees nga tsichenda tsahola analysis tsahola report in different areas nga niwabone report yefe ye ku main hospital waliwe report ye kwakolako na shikani kako basi ndi health committee yeta yahole report era iri ku floor ya parliament. Irole semba ya budget appraisal or appropriation.
Yes.
Who breaking a budget year inambo national cake humanye huri mu education sector ku project yi wali kutsa esiri gets ni nuts era ni kala ku committee ya budget ihola bukumulimo. Those are the four roles of a member of parliament.
Okay. You've basically answering the four roles or answering the questions that I was going to come to. One, the first one, representation. Waganika you've represented. Waganika about the roads, Kasasi Dovina, you've done all that. Now the biggest issue is batu basinga bugari batu befe bamba sabati muli mugo MP nga wazire mu parliament kugobola ukole zingudo ukole bitu yesu mentioning bene.
Yes, yeah.
That is the biggest problem and the other thing is they look at more of batumuta abelewo na yeza kusikira ko na yeza akola atena. So what happens to mutunga rumira ati Honorable Karim Masaba aza kagobolada. It's one of the two chini kufa. Either you're not supposed to represent in the parliament waba kuchalo ngo usika oba kuuzeri inonga kolyo mabida. Okay,
on that ngawasiri parliament, the way parliament operates, we work 5 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday.
Yes.
When plenary, we have plenary Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday.
Yes.
Then these other days we have committee work.
Yes.
Ati nga waganire Karim nga wabere wakanye Karim asibe mu constituency kitegeeza Karim aza kuba mu parliament ta.
Exactly.
Ate nga Karim ho kugasanga omulonzi nyo kuba mu parliament.
Okay.
Ngabere mu parliament waliwo ebyetsanga bitaga MP wo kubawo nga shitaga MP wa kulwani kubawo. Ne issue yo yebatira kukani hako ba Karim asi. Sempao umuntu sibambikira. There is no family even aggrieved yabani issues nala kuba represented ita. So I expect in an
even if you're not around there is somebody.
Yes. Na hola titende timala all the wards in industrial division. That titende toteta tiba public.
I was actually coming to that.
Yeah.
That I want us to differentiate roles your MOP and some of the things that you do individually.
Yes.
What are some of the things that you've done individually?
So abenchikiza who were hosho ntingo omuntu afire have stated standard I send about 100,000.
Yes.
Kuba anti theater ho ifamily kusinzira kama sikakesi kabantu balimu.
Yes.
Nenga nga witegereze the magnitude of abantu befe bahurra ho banji na we lose very many people. So shira
even more.
Every day I'm burying about 3 people.
Hey.
On average ate se na kama mu industry ta I go up to northern ntapaka ebudadiri waliwo abantu befenga alomari yuwe ebudadiri bari yuwe ebusiwu yuwe waina nga alumulonzi wasitaninga probably obarambira mu mbale obali connected mu mbale. So I'm doing it kuba anti nchikana netere nchikola before being a member of parliament and
away from Barrio I want us to talk about briefly about a few things as an individual, not as an MOP.
I always tell my people,
yes, exactly,
that is a role of another institution. It's under local government. It's under the Ministry of Works. Nese Karim usually mbona ogap nganabone ogap nga Ministry of Finance releasing a siringi oba council ni siringi namba homonsa ohenyalisire n'abantu ikola put maram on different roads ni Busano road yurish nyambuko waena imwalo yebahuli mayo imwalo nga green pasture waena. I've been doing bridges and putting maram, but it's not my role. Aringa abone Karim ali kukola kundara abone saa atinya kukola, but I've been doing it for 5 years. So mushi sintashonya n'aba nolere ya
there's a time I think I texted you Kaguta Road.
Yes, Kaguta Road I came in parliament when Kaguta Road had issues it had stalled. I fought on Kaguta Road. That
one I'm a witness.
So I've done several bridges. There was a heap of kasasira about 10 years. I had to facilitate enough fueling drainage. I've been doing this. You'll find foot bridges, standard bridges. It's about they have all been done by Karim Masaba. Health sector, health center. Ikafuniho facilitation from Karim Masaba.
Yes.
Time COVID. We had COVID. I even used to supply PPEs. I used to supply sanitizer. I used to supply liquid soap. Dini baba na besi nara mushi foundation yasa abe baso mahuko lepintu. Ngasamwe nembakula ho na because I've been supplying beds, I've been supplying mattresses, I've been supplying. I
want us to look at the following year. Batunga bakwisigide we did in parliament or what are the things byesuza ku prioritizing at this time round we did in parliament?
Ngawasili manifesto yase inza kubiganika ka na biganikire ka bandi banyabala kwetsa ku cricket ground.
Yes.
So ndi hukana betsa ku cricket ground bawulire Karim shaho kola, but I'm looking at 6 areas.
Okay.
My manifesto is very small. It's a 1 page yasili ebintu mukaga byonyene.
Okay.
Byandiko prioritizing anashitegeeza shiri mukaga binyo byonyine bento holata ni byandiko raho kama nikase kosi byenta ko prioritizing amushanje shirire
because there are so many other things that will come up.
There are other things that will come up that I will still do and handle ne bibyosi tsanandi khusaba khwetse khube khu cricket ground khuluna khulwekhane kama khumika 23
uganike ku Thursday abiri mu 23rd yes how is the program like zakutandika kutyena
program ngana hukomisa abantu who electoral commission everything is settled and handled.
Yes.
So we will be nominating inshallah. Lwehane sawa munana tendi ni kuba kwa electoral commission. Runa hulosi public holidays team Karim Masaba. So kutahunanika programs even the day before. Walu abantu batsa huba ni mukasiki walu abansa yewe hona bufo.
Indongerio kadi.
Bitsa hukona yo. So abantu banyako na abandi batsa hubene ngom 19 abandi iwase malu huwae na we it's party time for team Karim Masaba who's celebrating 5 years of Karim Masaba.
Yes.
Ni huwa nashes Karim Masaba atohola. So hulu na hulu Thursday nsubira hu abantu bose tsana be mushisintashi isinta kwa mahubanza kwa mahuiswalie bakuka base mutoto inga chimu 19 years kutahusinzira so saa titaru bata humperekera and husaba ba keeping a time babeo sawa satu naba wede mwa about an hour or two mobilizing ano sawa nyachitundu 5 nyesi nsubira husettinga off. Ukhikiria kwa electoral commission kukabire bugema kubire mtown kutse mwaflanda nisi batso nominatinga kwameo kubire mtown kumale kutse wae cricket ground is chimiholo chikhabe chimikali chimene kukanika yesi abantu befe bisinza bisinga abakanile name mubisinza byawe imana matala ibombo ibisamaga ichibiniko masanda zabanyanya bugema wae ne yosinza khurayo busakadodi
Kadodi ngeza towards cricket ground.
Intai nanya isa kwa mambi kuola mbi sinza byose kuba waliwo abantu mara honorable yetakhano it is impossible what time injeke khabe nayo so Kadodi ikhabe mobilizing abantu ukhabe honi some means of transportation for only those bakhanyalisata kuba waliwo bakhad abetselenga bampagira bali kukana kuba ninas we try to facilitate a few bakhanyalisilete bilio bikhabe yo iranga na khusima buli muntu umpere shosi tsana shesa ampere both in money and in kind. I've had yesterday on nahuanika video hohare someone ampere a cow of over 150 kgs. A cow are honorable.
Debungata
in a word and the hook and oveni kumoyo kubere nako I want you to continue eating with our people. Ampe nka fights all this servant. So it's part of the meat. Yes kutsakhala
kudya kunywa till late. Kwagama sazen
apaka isibanaluwase napa chief napangisile for 2 days even the following day huba abandi banyabasanyuka naye bakhala huko nawo bawezi utabanyama betsa bakhala.
Last remarks to the people that have been watching.
Ngana khusima abantu base ba industrial division mwanyala ukhumpahalu mwanyala ukhwimikha ninase ukhwolesa khulu na khulwesha lero era nganina ile ngabe nganindi khukhola chimikhono khuirayo abantu befe abandi bambase bare mupina yitaga chimikhono 10 pa village kuba babona president bahola 100 signatures per district bambasa nafe era bampere chimikhono chibiri samitwalo chibiri ne chimikhono chena rusile ko chimitwalo likumi bonyene I mean chi abantu likumi bonyene chimikhono chekhurere so baramire mwanya lo khumpa unfortunate ni nanyalise kuchirayo na at least shinti samukamani shinda kashiri shingana nga MP wase nga MP wenye mushimpagira eranga na huba saba kuongere kusanyuke kurame kurambira atwera ndini byese nasobira byese nchiri khole sata because it's impossible khole sabyose in this 5 years kinya hachirano chiba michehe but I expect ntinga bampere mandate nza kuongera khuoleresa kuba walo byese nana nikhakho nabishiri khuwata so I expect nti kuna abantu kubyola kusonga na khuba sima ni khuba saba murame muchendera atwera ni nase senga Karim Masaba team Karim I do not tolerate bad manners in the camp. Mulimu bachenda nga bafuma abantu this is bad. Wabero ofuma omuntu oba hola shibale bendi khusaba wakame omuntu nga awagira Karim ta ninga wageze ko mukani hayo mu convincing nenga alobere you leave him is entitled. Entitled khuba nda abano omuntu wesa wagira ama abani reasons itse bashina wagira omuntu kulinde tisamba khulu na khulwe mulimu bale bebefe abetsa bakana hukozinga chaos nyama munga balabetse khuchankalanya security khabeo kuba khonaka ni DPCRPC ni security yefe abana befe babuli jona bakhabeo kugeza khonti balinda wahabawo omuntu yesitsana ofuna buzi bukhulu na khulota
kale the chat with Ibra honorable Karim Masaba I emphasizing ilaza kuba cricket ground on Thursday so funabu debut at cricket ground unyumirwe okole besugano dio unyumirwe and then finally abalobere kalulu bana nga msosi Ibra